Hello, I'm Jackson Gibson, and this is the story of the week. Today we'll be interviewing the new drama teacher. Can you say your name?
Hi, Skylar Mastain.
Hello, Skylar. What made you pursue a career in drama?
It's a great question. I love kids, and I love theater. Um, those two things kind of went well together. Um, I've had a roundabout, circuitous career path. I have been in the restaurant industry as a director of hospitality. I've been an actor. I've been a director, a teacher, and uh, this position that I find myself in at South Pass Middle School is kind of a culmination of all of my strengths, I think. Um, Being a teacher at a really great school, I'm lucky to have an administration, teachers, students, all of whom are of really great caliber. Just the people here are fantastic. So to be around great people and to help create theater is a strength of mine, and education is a strength of mine, helping to create meaningful learning opportunities for kids. And then I live in South Pasadena, and to be 5 minutes away from my home in my community means so much to me. So that's kind of the nutshell.
What do you like to focus on in drama?
The main focus is group collaboration, and I like a lot of work that's generated within the group. I have kids writing skits and writing scenes for themselves, for each other, and then acting them. That and anything that's group collaborative, because I find that the skills that are most necessary, I think, in life are the ability to work well with others and the ability to have an idea and see it through from the brainstorm, the idea itself, to completing it and producing it and executing it so that it becomes a tangible thing. Those two skills are skills that we're doing constantly in drama class. And I think it's paying off really well. I think the kids are having a great time.
Did you go to a drama college?
I did. I went to SMU. Southern Methodist University is in Dallas, Texas. And it's a liberal arts college, but they have a really strong drama program. And I graduated in 2004 with a great group of students, a lot of whom you actually see on TV, but not me. So it was a great program. And then I also have an MFA in acting. I went to UNC Chapel Hill, and I graduated in 2017. And that was also an amazing experience of being on stage, creating, writing. So, and then I also have a master's of teaching. So I have a lot of education, and that was a 1-year program that I got from a school in Utah. Yeah.
What are you planning for the rest of the semester, if it's not like a spoiler or anything?
Yeah. For the rest of the semester, the 7th and 8th graders are doing a Christmas Carol unit. And the religious tonation of Christmas is not something that we're really focusing on. So that I guess I want to say that because I know that celebrating a specific religious holiday is rife with conflict sometimes. But the play itself is a really great play, and the story is an interesting story about the redemption of an old man named Ebenezer Scrooge. The kids were going to go see a production at A Noise Within in Pasadena, and then I also am actually in a production of A Christmas Carol at a different theater here in South Pasadena. And so I thought it would be a great opportunity to dive into the play. The students will be in different groups, and they'll be responsible for mounting different sections of the play, creating a 3D scene rendering and a costume sketch and marketing material for their version of A Christmas Carol. So that will lead us to the end of the year. And then when the semester 2 convenes in 24, we will look at Shakespeare, and but most of my efforts will actually go towards helping to mount the musical, which we actually just determined, and you're hearing it first. The musical will be the 90-minute version of Footloose, which will be a lot of fun. It's a lot of dancing and kind of a fun romp through musical land.
I haven't actually heard of Footloose. I was the narrator in the last musical of Into the Woods.
Were you?
Yeah.
I heard that was a big success.
Yeah. We did really good. I feel like even though we were under a lot of like crunch time, it played out wonderfully. Is Footloose more of like, so you said a lot of dancing. Is it like, what does Footloose mainly focus on? The dancing, the singing, or the story? Or
So the story, you've got a young man who's in high school, and he has moved to a small town in remote Texas, I think, from the big city of Chicago. And he and his mom they recently separated from his father. They moved to this small town where they have outlawed dancing because there were 4 kids who, in a dancing escapade, had driven off to some faraway town and got in a car accident and died. Now that's something that happens before the story begins, but the reason why there is no dancing in this new community where they've lived is because of that reason. So it's about kind of this young man and the female lead that he meets from this community, reimagining and rediscovering how wonderful and liberating dance is, and the freedom of being foot loose and fancy free. So it's a fun story about the joy of dance and the joy of self-expression. There's the antagonist is this male pastor who is the father of the female lead, who basically makes sure that nobody's dancing, and it's all about them revolting against that.
What theater are you going to be in A Christmas Carol?
There's a theater close by called the South Pasadena Theater Workshop.
Oh, is it nearby the bank?
It's close to Chase. It's close to the bank. It's close to...
Oh, yeah, I see that place at times. I always wonder.
Yeah, it's on El Centro. It's right in the middle of things. And I've actually been working with this theater company for the past 3 years. We did A Christmas Carol there last holiday season, and this is a remount. And I actually directed last year's, so we're just reimagining it. And it's a great theater, and I really do hope that people come see. It's only an hour long. It's a really great opportunity to just get out of the house during the holidays and go see I think it's a simple, poignant, lovely story.
Going back to the Christmas Carol that the students are putting on, you said that they're going to be doing some of the marketing. So is Stagecraft going to be part of this?
No, it will be more minimal. The focus, it will be in class. The performance itself will actually be in third period. And my goal is to get the students to scratch the surface about what it takes to produce an entire play and to get them in the groups. So let's say the play is broken up into 4 acts. I have 4 groups taking on pages 1 through 15, 15 through 30, 30 through 45, and 45 through 60, let's say. And they are responsible for imagining what their version of a marketing material, what might a poster look like, what can they conceive of. There's Marley's ghost. Maybe the picture shows Marley's ghost haunting Scrooge, or maybe it shows Tiny Tim raising up his crutch. So it's more an in-class incubating project to get kids to be thinking about producing. But I would love to get South Pass Middle School to the point where there is a stagecraft component to your education, where you guys are learning about the tech elements of lighting, sound design, set design, costumes, how to work the fly rail, how to work the spotlight. So hopefully in the future, that's something that we do make happen.
As a final question, to you, what does drama and stage and everything stage related as a whole really mean?
Yeah, that's a great question. We are emotional, dramatic creatures. We feel ways about things. And what happens so often is society tells us in different ways not to express those feelings because it's not conducive to the whole collective societal experience. If everybody went around raising their fists in the air because they felt injustice about this, that, or the other, then we'd never get any work done. but you need drama and theater and artists to express the inner experience of what's going on based on the world that we're engaging in. And the drama, and my hope, is to unleash and unlock the ability for the student to freely create, to freely express, to see the world that's in front of them, have an opinion about it, and say something meaningful about it. Because if we don't see the world and articulate our experience about the world, then we become just automatons, freely operating in a world where we don't have an opinion about anything, and we just sort of coast. And if we coast, then pretty soon we end up in a place where we don't know, how do we get here? But if we have conscious thinking artists who say that this is the world and this is our experience, then we can reflect on it as audience members and consider whether or not it's true. And then we begin to have a dialogue, and then we begin to create change. And I think that education and theater education is imperative because it teaches students the value of their voice and the necessity to speak it and have it heard. So that's my answer in a nutshell.
Thank you very much. That was a good description of acting, and that was a good rundown of what we're going to be doing next, and that was a nice preview to what the play is going to be.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jackson.
You're welcome. After hearing that teacher segment, let's go into the student segment. Hello, my name is Jackson Gibson, and I'm here with an acting student. Can you please tell me your name?
Natalia Avila.
Natalia, what do you think of the new acting teacher so far?
I think he's really cool, and he also gives really good tips on teaching.
What units does he focus on?
Mainly themed units, around prompts or certain themes, just in general.
What is your favorite unit so far?
Our D-Task unit, because we got to perform for a long time, and my group won first place.
Nice. Thank you for your time. I'm here with one of the acting students. Can you please say your name?
Sadie Zeeler.
Sadie, what do you think of the new acting teacher so far?
I think he's really great. I think he's really helpful and encouraging, and he taught me how to tie a tie today, so that was great.
What subjects does he mainly focus on?
What? We just finished our satire unit, which was fun.
What is your favorite unit so far?
The D-Task. That was really great.
Did you win?
Yeah, actually.
Nice. Thank you for your time. I'm here with one of the acting students. Can you please say her name?
Apolline.
Apolline, what do you think of the new acting teacher?
I think he's really nice.
What does the new acting teacher mainly focus on?
Acting?
Well, what subjects?
We've been doing follies recently, and we're doing different acting units.
What's your favorite one so far?
I'm liking the folly unit.
Nice. I think that's all right now. Anything else?
I think all of us acting students really miss Miss Maricine, except I think Mr. Mastain is a really good teacher, and he's trying his best.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Jackson Gibson, and I'm here with one of the acting students. Can you please say your name?
Isabel Edwards.
Isabel, what do you think of the new acting teacher?
He's really nice. I really like him a lot. He lets us do a lot of stuff. We've already done scenes. We've done satire. We're doing Christmas Carol. So he really lets us explore, and he's really into the process of how things are. But yeah, I really like him.
What is your favorite thing so far?
I like going to D-Task. That was really fun, and he made it really fun for everyone.
Did you win?
I got an honorable mention, and we got third place overall, which was pretty good.
Nice. Do you guys play improv games?
Sometimes, but not too much. Just usually one or two at the beginning of class.
So this one's more academic based?
Yeah, I would say so. He sometimes, if we're starting a new project, he'll show us the standards it fits into.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I'm here with one of the acting students. Can you please say your name?
Ethan Hahn.
Ethan Hahn, what do you think of the acting class so far?
I think it was good. Starting off, it was kind of boring. There was no real teacher. The other teacher left, so we just had a sub for some time.
What do you think of the new acting teacher?
I think he's really good, actually. He's very broad, and he's pretty nice to us actually, and he's very lenient on what we can do.
What does he mainly focus on?
We do a bunch of units like satire or like a Christmas Carol unit, which is fun. But I think the directory of what he's doing is really well made, and I think that I would continue with him.
Does he play improv games at times?
Sometimes, yeah. I think it's fun.
What improv game does he like the most?
I don't know the names, and I don't really care, but I find it fun sometimes. So
Okay. What are you doing right now?
satire unit. Well, we're gonna start doing our Christmas Carol. We just finished up a satire unit.
How do you feel about winning the D-Task competition?
Personally, I wasn't in it. I was happy for my teammates to be in it, and they got first place. One of them did, and then all the others got like third, and one got fifth. I thought they did really good.
Thank you for your time, Ethan. Hello, my name is Jackson Gibson, and I'm here with one of the acting students. Can you say your name?
Phoenix Morales.
What do you think of the acting class?
I think it's quite fun. The teacher replacement is very good. He's definitely a good step in for Miss Maricine. We've been doing some pretty fun stuff in there. We did D-Task, which was probably the least enjoyable, but everything else has been really fun. We just finished a satire unit.
What does he focus on?
Just trying to improve everyone's acting, trying to improve social, just trying to have fun, pretty much.
See. How do you feel about winning the D-Task competition?
I feel pretty good. Pretty surprised. I don't know if we deserve. I don't know if our group really deserved it, but we take those.
Nice. Thank you.
Of course.